Today in Iran, protests are spreading as the national currency rapidly loses value and inflation makes everyday life unbearable. In recent days, especially in Tehran, shopkeepers and traders have closed their businesses and taken to the streets. People say that in an economy where prices constantly change and savings disappear in a short time, it has become impossible to sustain their lives. However, these protests are not merely an immediate reaction to the collapse of Iran's currency or rising prices. What is unfolding is the result of long accumulated structural problems. While the public struggles with basic living costs, state resources have for years been directed away from people's needs and toward expensive, showy, and ideological projects. In return, there has been no lasting improvement in the lives of ordinary citizens. One of the clearest examples of this failure is water policy. Massive projects designed to transfer water from the Persian Gulf and the Gulf of Oman to inland regions, primarily areas inhabited by Persian populations, have cost billions of dollars. Yet these projects have failed to address the root causes of the water crisis, such as mismanagement, inefficient agriculture, and excessive water consumption. At the same time, decades of dam construction and river diversion have disrupted natural ecosystems. Lake Urmia, a vital symbol of South Azerbaijan, has largely dried up. Wetlands such as Gavkuni, Hamun Lake in Baluch regions, and the Shadigan marshes in Arab-inhabited Khuzestan have suffered severe destruction. These areas are now associated with poverty, dust storms, and forced displacement. Public anger has also deepened due to costly prestige projects and ideological cultural spending. Developments like Iran Mall have become symbols of waste in a country where small businesses can no longer survive. Institutions such as the Academy of Persian Language and Literature, the Ferdowsi Foundation, Persian Terminology and Dictionary Committees, and the Saadi Foundation receive large state budgets. Critics argue that these institutions promote a single, homogenized linguistic and cultural framework while systematically marginalizing other languages and cultures. Meanwhile, education, healthcare, and basic public services continue to weaken. Outside the country, financial and logistical support for militia groups such as the Houthis, Hezbollah, Hamas, and Hasht al-Shabi has triggered growing public backlash. Many people question why limited national resources are spent abroad, while inflation, unemployment, environmental destruction, and water shortages continue to intensify inside the country. In conclusion, it can be said that the Persianization policies pursued in Iran over the past century cannot survive without a highly centralized and authoritarian system. Maintaining such centralization requires closing off channels of public dissent and peaceful change. This is where the key difference lies. In democratic societies, crises lead to elections, peaceful transfers of power, and policy correction. The Persianization project has taken this right away from the people of Iran. The consequence has been cumulative destruction of the economy, the environment, cultural diversity, social cohesion, and the future itself.